Well, hello, Facebookers, one and all. You're welcome here. I like talking, and well, we already knew that, Mike. But I just like to have an idea. You know, what a short talk in the park with an old guy. What would old guys be talking about? Well, we're not in the park, as you can see with the decorator thing behind me. High dollar. This is a big dollar production. Oh, by the way, why am I wearing a hat indoors? In fact, I think I had two on. Sometimes it's kind of fun to wear two hats. It makes you look like a pirate. Okay, well, it's easy. I mean, it doesn't cost much. Anyhow, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys today. The last 2 days have just been so weird, and I'm not here to complain. Nobody likes a complainer. Have you noticed? And weirdly enough, and I mean, we're not playing around now. Not even the Almighty likes a complainer. Don't complain. Nobody likes it. And in fact, it just makes you miserable. It's like when you carry a burden in your heart where you can't forgive somebody. They don't even know. They don't care. They're living their life. It's you that's got to carry all that crap. Put it down. Put it down. It's kind of like carrying around an extra bag of concrete with you. Just put it down. It's wearing you out. You don't need that crap. Move on. But anyhow, this is no place to stop, friend. We're like pilgrims in a desert way, and our great Lord, He provides for us, just like in the Bible. After the children of Israel came out of Egypt, how they were provided for day and night, and there was a big light at night and a big pillar of smoke. I think smoke. Yeah, that sounds right. Pillar of fire during the day, something like that. But anyway, the point is that the Lord, He walks with us. It's sort of like picturing. I was talking the other day about there's a book in C.S. Lewis's writing. I enjoy Lewis. He's an excellent writer in a lot of ways, and interesting guy too. But anyway, one of his stories I think was called, and this made a real impression on me. The Horse and His Boy. It's a nice story, and it's cleverly written, and it's a little bit like A Tale of Two Cities, with the twin brothers and mistaken identity and stuff. And that's a very clever idea in terms of script writing, to take the idea of a replacement. Wonder where they got that from. A replacement. Now let's see who thought of that one first. Oh, that'd be our mighty God, who before the foundation of earth, the lamb was slain, and the sacrifice was made. He went into this knowing how much this was going to cost. But the grand bonanza, the bonanza above all things, is that the great King of glory, Mr. Almighty Himself, yes, the inventor of dirt and many other things, He showed up in person. Damn, that's the best. And guess what? He's already and forever in-personed in human body. That's permanent, baby. Permanent. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, wish I had a Corona. I thought I did. Maybe I'm drinking too much. Yeah, I got 3 empties over there. That should be a clue. So maybe I'll have some water instead. Doesn't matter to me. I just wanted to get something down my neck. Basically what I'm doing is hiding from that UV right outside. I could point the camera out there and show you, but you wouldn't really get the whole idea. The UV coming down here in southern New Mexico this time of year, you just got to pay attention, that's all. It'll eat your lunch. It'll take your lunch money and laugh at you on the way. So you just got to stay something with liquid, and I thought, well, beer's liquid. So at any rate, never mind that. As things are changing in our world, and as all these various, financial collapses occur, and they're talking about introducing a worldwide health passport. I was looking at a video today. WEF wants a health passport for you to, I guess, travel across international lines. I mean, I hope you don't need a health passport inside your own country to go buy $5 worth of gas, do you? But they're trying to, in other words, the fence lines have already been drawn. Now they're going to begin shrinking the territory. Once the chains are on you, and they're all digital, the whole thing is cyber linked. You want to break the chains, go off the grid, just turn off the computer and just blow it up. It'll help you for a while. But it's not permanent, because they're going to end up with, SATCOM and robots and stuff. They won't even need to have bending the minds of heroic young men and women into, persecuting their own citizen friends and brothers and sisters. They're not going to have to go that far. That's what robots are invented for. Yeah, that's why they made robots, to turn them into warriors. And I'm sure you probably don't know that, but that's the thing. That's why they built the rascals. And because, in other words, what you need is a truly merciless killer, a truly inhuman killer. And they're already building the darn things. I mean, they've got drones that fly right now that have the capacity to target and kill on sight by choice of the drone. No human told it to kill. That's what they're building over there. And so things don't look too good that way. I mean, let's face it. Who in the right mind would develop that tech unless they were a complete devilish psychotic, which we just happen to have right out the wazoo? Small world. But, so in other words, it's coming, but I'm not going to be afraid. You know why? Jesus is smarter. Jesus is better. And I had this idea today. I thought this would be so fun to try. I remember when I was a airman. I was an airman in up in Alaska, in Allison, and I'm not going to reveal anything classified. We were working on this ancient equipment called DSTE, D-S-T-E, and it was like teletype tape. I serious. I mean, like those punch card readers. I mean, paper, big IBM card readers. So this was not exactly, cutting edge stuff. Anyway, working with them darn things, them computers, all that computers. All that really taught me to do was to hate computers. It's like dealing with an idiot monkey that just never learns to, like, basically toilet train itself or something. Why do we keep this thing around? And frankly, I don't think computers like me either. This has happened to me more than once, and I even looked it up. Ostensibly, it's real. I don't know if it's real. But like my mom was the same way. My mom couldn't wear a wristwatch. I can't wear a wristwatch. Well, I can wear it if I want. But it's just always going to be wrong, that's all. And I haven't tried one of these high-dollar, cyber digital tech wristwatches like Dick Tracy used to wear that are now coming out. And I don't think I want one either, to be honest with you. That's one awfully nosy wristwatch. I just want the thing that goes clunk, 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 and the hands point at the numbers. You know what I mean? Keep it simple. And I want analog. I want to go analog. I've never found an analog wristwatch that works on me. Well, not consistently. It will and it won't. It won't and it will. It will, won't, will, won't. So you never know when you look at the clock. Is this even close? I hope so. But if you just put it on a desk and walk away, runs fine. Give it to my little brother to wear, runs fine. I put it back on, it starts losing time. But it doesn't lose time consistently. It loses it erratically. Today it lost an hour. Tomorrow it lost an hour and 42. Next day it held time. Less 7. I was like, what is that? And well, anyway, computers have the same charisma. And I go through the line down there at the grocery store, the big one. What's the name of that thing? Starts with an A. It's a big grocery store. You've heard Albertsons. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't remember that. I'm down at the Albertsons. I'm in a line 9 deep. Now, to my right is the adjacent checkout line where you can walk up and check yourself out. Not this gringo. And so I'm going to wait and talk to a human being. That's the way you do business. And so anyhow, suddenly it's my turn. The girl goes like this. Hey, that's weird. This computer was working all day. And I mean, really, no problem. All of a sudden, it's locked up. And it's like, well, how about that? How about I'll just step 15 feet away. Trust me. I'm not trying to run away from you, and you've got my credit card. The thing will clear up as soon as I get physically away from it. And the register people don't believe me. It's like, believe what you want to. I don't care. And, the funny thing is, it's iffy. Sometimes it does work. Sometimes it doesn't. In order to get the computer to come back to life. Very weird. But I was just sitting there thinking today about all this crazy Medicare stuff, and I think I finally found a local lady who knows somebody who can help me. I tell people I feel like a little baby boy. It'd be like, take your 3-year-old son or your 4-year-old daughter and say, we're going to explain the finer points of quantum mechanics to you, and we're hoping you're taking notes. And it's like, it seems awfully blasted complicated, and like there's way too many sharks in the water. Why is this such a Why is this such a energetic marketing opportunity for insurance sales? Must be a ton of money to be made here. But where? And that's the part I don't know. And it's like, I don't want to contribute to the overall wealth of Humana or any other Blue Cross or anybody just for the sheer enjoyment of it. I want a coverage that covers me. I can't foresee the future, neither can you. What if I get hit by a truck tomorrow? I might have a heart attack. I don't know. I'm not planning on any of that. And ordinarily I don't go to doctors. Just don't trust them, let's face it. But I might need care. That'd be just darn foolish, just stupid to, go into my late 60s and my early 70s thinking I'm never going to get sick or nothing bad is ever going to happen to me. That's nuts. That's when your problems begin. You thought you had it bad when you were a little kid getting sick. No. Old people, they're in and out of the doctors like all the time. And I'm just looking at a text from my sis. We're going to have a little, 4th of July thing. We'll get together, have a little barbecue. Maybe some of the kids or somebody in the neighborhood will have a little bit of fireworks and stuff. I don't care about fireworks. Doesn't make any difference to me, but I enjoy watching them. And I like the big aerial bombs, and it's a nice show. And I don't know that it makes me feel even vaguely reminiscent of the Constitution or the Federal Republic whereupon we once stood. But we've been sold down the river. They're still allowing this so-called celebration of freedom. We're not free. No. And the jaws are tightening, and it's going to become closer and closer and closer, where it just comes right down to it that I, Mike Labor, and perhaps you, my sister, or my brother, are simply unable to legally purchase things anymore. That could happen. Or frozen out of the market through a social media control thing, so I just can't purchase if I want to get online and buy something or whatever. They're talking about a total iron control. It's Philip Wiley again. Remember that name? Philip Wiley, 1950s. Iron glove iron fist in a velvet glove. That's what we're building here. He called it momism, M-O-M, momism. And that's what they're building. It's the same Nazi regime of the 30s, except this time it's all Americana. Soft and fuzzy and we're ever so carefully warm and compassionate until you disagree with me, and then I'll torture you to death. But, well, that's an exaggeration, and currently. But bad times are coming. But, the Lord's, He's better than all this. As the dark increases, the light grows brighter, and the light of Jesus Christ in your heart, He ain't going out. He ain't running out. And I was thinking today of that book, and I just want to kind of close with this. There's a sense in which it's just so scary looking forward. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Oh, this is looking bad. The wheels are falling off of what I called American worldwide culture. What's going to happen? And it scares. It's scary. But you know what? In the book, not the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. That's another excellent story in the same series. The Horse and the Boy. Sorry, I got confused. There's a scene where it's a mental scene. You're just gonna have to use your imagination. It's not a scene like you're gonna see this on a play stage, but you'll see it in the stage of your own mind. And he's walking along, the young fella, and he's kind of forlorn. He's confused. He wished he kind of knew what the heck he was doing, and where the heck did everybody go? Pretty soon there's no light, and now he's lost. Even his horse is lost. He can't figure out what to do, so he just keeps walking in the dark. And off to his left, I think, in the story, he senses a presence, and there's a lion. There's a lion that runs with us, brother, the Lion of Judah. And the lion, what is he afraid of? No, it ain't like that. Everybody else is afraid of the lion. The lion don't fear nobody, except the Father, because He's holy. Jesus confesses faithfully, I fear God. Why? Because He's true. He's true, true, true. And so, in other words, that great Lion of Judah, Jesus of Nazareth, He's beside our side. And so when I feel scared and I think, oh my gosh, what's going on? This is nuts. And it's getting out of control. Like on time. In fact, ahead of time. Everything's moving so fast. And I got a lion by my side. And he ain't afeard of nobody. And because He is with us, we are confident. I confide. See, you don't build confidence by saying, I'm going to become more confident. That just doesn't happen. The way you can become confident is you confide in another, especially the other, the one for whom your heart was made. Your master, your maker, a great God, the one who calls himself I am who is, or was, and ever shall be. He's the best. And Jesus, his name is I am that am, same God. I am that am, salvation. That's this guy's name. Can you imagine that, having out, you're at the potluck dinner? Hi, my name is what? I am salvation. Whoa, heavy dude. That's Jesus, and he's just the best. So you pay attention to him, and you don't fear what the heathen fear. You don't fear what the fools fear. You fear the living God, and you become bold as a lion because there's a lion with you. He's right at your side, and he knows you, and he loves you, and he ain't backing down. He gave himself for you. It's real, and it's so good, so life-changing. You go there, and you'll do well. God bless you.